Hi, I'm Catherine of GamerCast.net, and I am about to do an unboxing of a game. So, okay, it came out a while ago now. I've just picked it up. A lot of games came out around the time it came out, so I didn't pick this one up because I was playing the other ones, or I intended to play the other ones. But I've got it now, and I will play it because I enjoyed the first one. So if you can guess what I was talking about, it is Dark Souls. So I needed to pick this up anyway, just so I could get the limited edition. Luckily, it went extremely cheap on Zavvi. I think it was £22 or £23, £22.95, something like that. So extremely cheap, and because I wanted to make sure I get the limited edition and not have to deal with the standard edition. Because a lot of websites have started selling the standard one, meaning they've sold out of their first kind of batch, which was these ones. Yeah. So it's of course the second game in the Souls series. Demon's Souls was a PS3 exclusive. However, Dark Souls was then allowed to come out on 360. I'd imagine a developer choice, or maybe perhaps the publisher choice. But it's nice that they released it on it because it then meant more people could enjoy the series. It comes in a little card sleeve. Luckily, mine actually did not get hurt at all, so there's not a single dent or scratch or anything on it, which is lovely, thanks to Zavvi and their lovely packing. But you got all the blurb on the back, the details of what's inside. Dark Souls limited edition. So yeah, that's really nice. I'm just going to open it with a pair of scissors so I don't hurt the or maybe not. Just don't want to hurt. Oh no, I've already. Okay. Second. Hellfire will always be better over a pair of scissors. No. There we go. Oh no, I've kind of hurt it a bit. It's a bit lame. So this is actually the first time I've opened it. Because I only had it arrive today, so I got home from work. And it was waiting for me. Along with my Star Wars, although that was waiting with my neighbours. So yeah, so just a little card box, all that is. And then you've got the game. So you've got the game here. Or is that my code for my guide? Yeah. So you've got the game and disc in there. Manual. You then get a little card with a code for the soundtrack, videos and strategy guide. Go on preparedtodie.com/CE, and then you enter the code. It's only got a one-time use, so that's for all the bonus downloadable content. So if I pop that back inside there, pull those off, so don't forget that one. And then you've got the art book, which I believe, does it have a physical copy? Yeah. So you then got the Dark Souls art book, similar to the Demon's Souls one. This has the soundtrack as well in a physical version, I suppose. It has 23 tracks, including Nameless Song. So there we go. There's a CD there with the track listing, and that just kind of slots in. It's got a little pocket, so that slots in and tries not to get scratched. And then also at the back here we've got, I'm guessing this is the behind the scenes, yeah. So because you get a digital version of the soundtrack and the behind the scenes, but you also get the physical versions, and that just has another little pocket just there. Slides back in. Then we've got the art book itself, which I will just quickly do. There's that behind the scenes video. So we've kind of got conceptual stuff. If you haven't seen the Demon's Souls collection, I believe I have done one and put it on the GamerCast YouTube channel. If you want to check that out, just have a look through the videos. You should be able to find it, I'm sure. I'm pretty sure I did one. Yeah, because I compared the American to the UK version, I think, if I remember right. Maybe I'm just making it all up in my head. Who knows? She's naked. She's cute. She's got big boobs. It's a woman. Women are very white and innocent looking. But it's a very cool game. I've, of course, have not played it yet myself. Because I now have finally got my copy. However, I've been watching various people play it. I know it's amazing, because I enjoyed the first one anyway. It is just a shame though that in kind of conjunction with the release, they didn't maybe release the first one on 360. Of course, well, they could have done a port of it, I suppose, but they didn't, which is a shame, but it's okay. I can always boot up the PS3 if I want to play some Demon's Souls. But yeah, so that's it's quite a short unboxing, but that's the Demon's Souls, Demon's Souls, that's the Dark Souls limited edition, which was just as expensive as the standard version, because it was the standard version when it came out. However, there is now a standard version which does not come with any of the extra stuff. They did exactly the same thing as they did with this, with Demon's Souls, and it was just a kind of nice thing as saying, thank you for buying it on day one, I suppose. But yeah, so there's that. If you're thinking of buying it, you should. It's a hardcore game, as it says on the back, prepare to die. You can manage yourself really well, and potions and stuff like that, and blocking and dodging, in order to do really well. But it is quite harsh. But the save system's better in this than it was in Demon's Souls. So yeah, you should totally check it out. If you can't pick up the limited edition in a store near you, I'm sure you can find it cheap on eBay. Or maybe it's expensive on eBay, I don't know. But yeah, so that's the Dark Souls limited edition. You should definitely pick it up. Of course I've only just picked it up, as I keep saying, but I did want to get it on release. However, it came out, was it the same day as Batman? Something. Or was it the same day as Zelda? It was the same day as something and something else, and I bought something else instead of buying this. And I should have bought this, but I have it now, so I will play it now, after I finished Zelda and everything else. So yeah, there's that. I highly recommend it, especially because it's cheap and the same price as the normal version. It's the best kind of collector's edition that you can get, really, or limited edition. So yeah, that's that. There won't be any other real new unboxings, as in new games, until the next year, of course, because there aren't any other games coming out, really. Old Republic is, of course, coming out, well, is out now, / coming out in the next week or two, few days. The only thing I can really think of that's coming out next year is there's Mass Effect 3, Max Payne 3, lots of 3s. I've got them both pre-ordered. Definitely looking forward to Max Payne 3. I read some cool stuff on the multiplayer today, so I'm hoping that's going to be really good. So yeah, looking around, I haven't got any other unboxings I can really do. So there will probably be some videos coming up at some point, and of course the Gamercast episodes of the show will be doing one on Monday, and then not one until the new year after that. But if this is the last video you watch, I hope you have a very nice Christmas and a New Year, or happy holidays, whatever you want to call it. And I will catch you then, or for another video or whatever. Bye.